You guys have always been great defensively. What is it about this year that, I mean, it just seems like every game is, low 50s or lower than that?
Well, low 50s on offense is not a good thing. But low 50s, high 40s is a good thing if you're defending. And everybody knows, and they've talked about it, we've not shot the ball well. And when you guard effectively, it makes the other team take a little longer to get a good shot. So we're making teams have to work to get a quality shot. So they're not getting shots 7 seconds in. The shot clock's in the red a lot of times. So it lowers the possessions for both teams. And I think that's not only a trend here, but that's a national trend. I believe it's the lowest scoring across the country over the last 10 years is this season.
Coach, can you talk about the impact the bench players are making coming off the bench for you guys?
We have depth. We're proud of our depth. We've got quality players. And they're responding. Trey Kell started for us 10, 12 games. He's now coming off the bench. Dakari Allen is our most reliable, dependable guy coming off the bench. He can guard any position. He's unafraid now to take an open shot. So you start with that, and then Angelo Cho is our best low-post scorer. So we get quality, and we get a little different kind of player at times coming off the bench. You throw Malik in, who has spectacular plays mixed in with not-so-good decisions. We need more of the take it down, dunk it over the top of you, than dribble it off your foot. But we like what he's doing. He's getting better. He's making progress. I have confidence that he can guard. So that gives you opportunity, and when you play 10, 12, 15 minutes, you should be productive coming off the bench.
Trey's been pretty aggressive since he hasn't been starting. Is that something that you're happy to see?
You have to be aggressive. You have to be smart aggressive. I love Trey Kell. He's a terrific player. And when you see him at his best, you say, this is what we recruited, and we will have that, and then some as his career moves on.
Can you speak a little bit to the transition this team has made and the growth you guys have made from the start of conference play when you faced Air Force to now when you're going to see them the second time?
We'll find out. We look like world beaters in the first half against Air Force. We're up 31-12. And then they had the ball and tried to win the game on a three, the last possession of the game, and J.J. was smart enough to know the play, sniff it out, and get a deflection off them that we got back. So the ebbs and flows of what we do, it's ever-changing. I think we've become more consistent with our completion of our defense. I think we're better with the ball. We're not turning it over as frequently. And, we need to continue to get the kinds of shots we've been getting and then make a few more of them.
The confidence of those last two games, win at Wyoming and then, the comeback win against UNLV, what kind of confidence does that give you going up to Air Force?
A lot of confidence. We got our first true road win at Wyoming. So I think that's the start of something good for us on the road. So it definitely built a lot of confidence in us.
What is it about going on the road that, getting those road wins in hostile environments, what does that do for a basketball team?
Like you said, it builds confidence, but it also gives us, a barometer of how tough we are going against adversity. People don't realize traveling in the Mountain West is tough, and if you can overcome that, then it's pretty much a sign that you can overcome a lot of things.
Are you amazed at how you guys are 13-4, and not to focus on the offense kind of not being, but how good your defense has been to get you to 13-4?
Our defense has been good every year. It's something we pride ourselves on. Offense isn't always going to be there, so if you have your defense, you can control that. If you have that, ready each game, then you have a chance to win the game. So that's pretty much what we pride ourselves on.
Does everybody just, kind of focus on being like a lockdown guy and not letting their guy score kind of thing?
Well, we just have a saying, you can't let your offense affect your defense. Not every night are you going to be able to score the ball. Not every night it's going to be going for you. So if you're going to let that affect your defense, then we have no chance to win the game. You have it in you to control whether you stop your guy or not, whether you're in the gaps and helping and this and that. So that's just our motto here.
What is it about that streak? At first, I thought the streak was kind of 5 minutes left. You guys are now won 133 straight. What is it about that last 5 minutes of the basketball game?
It's winning time. That's what we call it. It's winning time. You got to make plays in the end. I think it's just something that we've grown here with. It starts from the coaches, comes down to us players. Is when it gets down to the last 5 minutes and you have a chance to win the game, that's when you really got to buckle down and come together as a team. It's not about who's scoring or this and that. It's just about winning. So we call it winning time.
Can you speak to kind of the transition you guys have made from 3 weeks ago when you played Air Force the last time you guys blew that second half lead, and now got a little win streak going and going back there? Kind of seems like you guys are gelling at the right time here when you get into the meaty conference play.
Yeah, definitely. So I said this earlier: is we want to start getting better later in the season towards March, and I think we're starting to do that. We're on the upswing now. So a lot of people viewed that loss as a disappointment, and then we went up to Fresno and lost. So I think it was a pretty good wake-up call for us, and we've really rebounded from that and got a good win at Wyoming, and that's really started something good. So we're hoping to continue it.
What do you guys do to look to get some easy buckets?
Air Force plays zone, so we got to try and get it into the high post, get easy buckets down low if we can push the ball, but we really want to attack the offensive boards as well. We feel we have a size advantage, so we can try and get easy buckets on the offensive glass.
How much Angelo down low?
Angelo
Maybe some
down
backdoor
low,
cuts?
when you get the ball at the high post, a lot of things are open. And if you get the ball down low, they like to sink in, so kickouts for shots, and then, like I said, getting on the offensive glass.
How much better are you guys as a basketball team right now than you were at the start of the conference play?
I think we're a lot better. I think we're getting better every day. I mean, just from practice to games, we're getting better every day, learning every day. And we're starting to see some teams the second time around now, so that's given us film to go back and look at. So that's helped us a lot. But just in our confidence and our camaraderie and everything, we've gotten a lot better.
Getting some votes, 27, 28, something like that, not quite top 25. How important it is to get up back into that top 25?
I mean, it's important, but I think our resume is pretty good. I think we're 19th in RPI. So, getting the top 25 is important. If we don't make it, then I think we're, okay to make it to the tournament. And as long as you make it to the tournament, then you're good. But we want to win a Mountain West championship. We want to win a Mountain West tournament championship. So that's our goal.
I think the loss at Fresno really kind of jump-started us, and gave us some life to, show us we can't just go out there and win off our name. So I think we've been playing really good basketball since then, and we look to go get a big win on the road again.
I have to ask, you guys hit 25% in the first half. In the second half, you kind of get it together. But speak to what your defense has been able to kind of do because you guys haven't been able to hit these shots.
Well, don't quote me, but I think we have a top 5 defense in the country statistically. And anytime you're playing defense like that, you can always get it going on the offensive end. I mean, we make it hard for people to score. And if they're not scoring, then, we can come down and, get great shots, get to the free throw line, get second chance points, then we'll be fine.
What are you going to do getting inside, getting good looks, getting easy buckets? What does it take to get
Well,
easy?
I think a lot of that falls on my shoulders. JJ, Angelo, Cho, we have to play. We run a lot of post-up plays for us. We run a lot of plays to get us the ball in the sweet spot. So we just have to be good. We have to finish in there. We have to draw contact and, at worst, get to the foul line.
Is it one of those deals that I know you want to make your shots, but it's just like one of those deals you shoot it and just doesn't go in kind of thing?
I don't know what it is. Me, myself, I didn't play that well versus UNLV. So I'm really looking forward to going up to Air Force and getting back on track. But anytime you get a win, I think maybe that's 3 in a row for us, especially in this tough conference season. We feel great about it. So we'll be on to the next game, and I'm pretty sure we'll make some shots up there.
What kind of, the win at Wyoming, you're gonna win another high altitude place. What is the problems that presents going up to that altitude like that?
It's all mental. Those type of places. They have a big on the screen. You're 7,000 whatever feet in the air. How's your oxygen? So it just plays to your mental. But we pride ourselves on being tough mentally, and I think at Wyoming we had one of our better games. So I think Wyoming is the worst in terms of being high up in the altitude. So hopefully it'll be a little better for us at Air Force.
No matter what's going on this first part of the season and all the stuff that people want to forget, you get these 2 wins on the road at Air Force and at Colorado State, and that's a pretty big statement you guys are making.
Yeah, we got to take it one game at a time, though. So We're going out to play a tough Air Force team. We blew, I think, a 20-point lead the first game around when we played them. So we got a lot to grow on and get better.
How much does this team miss Dwayne? I know you guys want him back, but I mean, how much are you guys missing him right now?
We miss him. Like I said, he's a beast at the top of the 1-3-1. And anytime you lose anybody on your team, you know it's tough. But, you know, like I said, with Dwayne going out, that's giving guys like Matt Shrigley and Dakari Allen a chance and more minutes to play.
How much better does it make it when he does, or if he does get back, that you guys are going to have just another person off the bench?
I'm not sure. I would just hope that his health is 100% and that he'll be able to be okay.
And speaking of bench players, we just kind of talk about the impact they've been making for you guys.
Well, they come in and play hard. Those guys bring a lot of energy off the bench. And, you know, a guy like Dakari Allen is a good guy, great defensive player. So he comes in and brings a lot, picks us up defensively. So those guys have been playing pretty good. And you obviously have Angelo Cho. I would say he's maybe our best post-up player. He scores inside with ease. So those two guys have been great for us.